we have a moving company, and we have a lawn care service and catering and different training schools for our individuals that bring in income. They think, well, why should we fund them? And so that's quite different, that social entrepreneur, because people look at it as a business, you know, and business and change are not the same thing in most, you know, they're budgeted, a lot of these other programs. NAAA is
Sure.
The traditional.
So how much of your operating budget does come in through the business?
About $8 million out of a $9 million budget.
Gotcha.
And then we have to fundraise another $1 million or try to get grants or things like that. And when you think about that, the bang for the buck is so huge. And so, you know, who wouldn't think, let's invest that other $1 million?
Yeah, when you think about it, it costs what, $27,000, $30,000 a year just to put somebody in jail.
That's it.
And it doesn't seem like we can keep building as many jails as they say we need.
Well, let's do the math. You know, and I won't be exact on this math because I don't have a calculator. But if you have 120 people that instead of going to prison are here, and if it's 25,000, let's just say at a low figure, times that's millions. And they're not getting the same training in prison, quite honestly, as they get here.
Right.
90% of our people, even though that, you know, 110 are probated, have had criminal justice interaction.
Right.
So in society, you know, it's not just the drug addiction and the alcoholism, it's what happens. It's the people who are affected through the criminal justice. Somebody takes something from somebody, you know, and so what's the damage there to society? And years ago, you didn't have to lock your door, you know now?
Right.
Now, you have to look at who's the prisoner now.
Right.
Is it the person in society that is the upstanding citizen that has to be fearful for going outside? And so if right now 80% or so of people in prison are substance abusers, we have to look at this as a medical problem also.
Absolutely.
And with diabetes, and somebody doesn't take their medicine or uses the wrong food, then you know, it becomes a problem. And so now we've seen that addiction is a medical problem, and so we have to start treating it like a medical problem. And would you put somebody in prison for diabetes?
Right.
And I'm not saying everybody shouldn't go to prison. I'm not, you know, unrealistic, but to give people opportunity, and not just on the front end, but also on the back end.
Sure. So this is your 14th year?
Yes.
How many people have gone through the program?
Oh, thousands. It's you know, I don't have the exact statistics with me, but thousands.
Wow.
And you know, and it's the type of thing that today, you know, having 350 people in the 2-year program, but that's not enough. You know, you just can't let them go. Then they graduate. 100% of the people who graduate get jobs in the community, which is another big issue. Is people, you know, substance abusers getting jobs. They don't have the training. But then we have another year of low-cost housing for them. Before the recession, people would donate cars because we're a 501c3, and we give our graduates a car. So getting to work, and then those people who can't get their licenses back, for up to a year we take them back and forth to work while they're living in this housing outside. And then furniture. You know, we get donations of furniture. We actually have a used furniture shop downtown, but we'll fill the house with furniture when they leave. And so those issues, and then have support groups after they leave. So it's just like just go through the program, cut a person loose, go out there in society. There's a transition back into society and being part of this group and interacting out there, and that's very important. Here's, you know, I started in old school and then we've added to it. When you were talking earlier about the houses, we renovated these houses. And this is what